Morning, everyone. Myself, Shruti Garg. I'm a faculty of computer science in Birla Institute of Technology, Mesra, Ranchi. Today, I'm going to teach you natural language processing. The natural language processing is the field of computer science where we do we make computers to understand human language. For doing this, we need to employ different machine learning algorithms. So, what is human language? What's the difference between human language? What basically the computers understand a structured programming language where we have to write the sentences in a specific format that is called my sentence. So, like I want to write a define a function, so I need to use def as a keyword, and then I have to write the function name. After function name, then I need to provide two parentheses. Then within the curly braces, I need to define my function. Whereas when we do something in natural language, we won't use this keywords or identifiers. So our natural language is unstructured. As you see in this particular figure, you can see there is several texts available and they all are unorganized. They are not in a predefined fashion, and there are multiple words available in this particular figure, and all that words are not at all connected. So the major key feature of your natural language processing is that is one thing is what we need to do is we need to handle the unstructured programming language. It is unstructured, and what we need to do is it is having a bag of tools. There are multiple tools available in natural language processing. What we in natural language processing, what we don't have in case of programming language. There is a clear relationship between every method or function. In case of programming language, first you need to define your um, variables, then you need to define your functions, then you have to go for main function. So likewise, there is a structure of writing a program. Whereas whenever we are speaking something, or whenever we are having a conversation with some person, in that case we don't follow any structure. Many times we are not even following a proper grammar. So that is what is the difference in the natural language processing, whereas with the structured language, so it is unstructured and it is having bag of tools. So as you can see in this particular figure, there are multiple words and they are unconnected, and there is no structures we are following. So why we need to do this natural language processing? So the need of this natural language processing is like, as human is having a power of communication. Communication is by the language, by using multiple languages. What we do is we used to pass our informations, we used to pass our ideas, thoughts, or feelings to different people. We can do it in a written language as well. We can do it with the nonverbal cues as well. So how human understand once some person communicate with other person, then how they are understanding. So what we used to do is we have the human has previous knowledge available in our head. So using our previous knowledge, or previous knowledge is nothing but is the previous experiences. By previous experiences we used to draw different inferences, and we derive different meanings of the sentence. So like this person is saying, I had like to write a letter, please give me a pen. So pen is used in what context? For writing a letter. So this person, the next person, is understanding the some person has to write something. The main important word is writing. So this person wants to write a letter. That's why he's asking a pen. So by the interpretation, this person will understand the intent of this particular person. So same we do on computers. The way we as human understand the natural languages, same we want to do on computers. So whenever, there's a very live example available nowadays for natural language processing is the chatbots. Whenever you are doing some bookings, railway reservation bookings, or whenever you want to solve some query on Amazon, or you want to purchase some item, or you are inquiring something like on Netflix, you want to watch a movie. For everything, there is a chatbot available on all the apps. So these chatbots, what this chatbot does is they used to take your queries, they used to ask you different questions, and after asking different questions, they used to derive the information available in your sentence. And now, normally, every person who is talking to the chatbot or who is writing typing on the chatbot, they may not have knowledge about English. They may not be familiar with the grammars. So they'll be writing in their own language, their own dialect, or their own regional language. Even sometimes people used to type in English as well. So there, what the process going in this chatbots, in the chatbot, there are two things going on. That is, one thing is whatever the sentence provided by the user. So if like somebody provide, hi, please tell me, please tell me what type of products you are having, what type of products you are selling. So first, what chatbot will do? First, chatbot will try to understand the meaning of this sentence. So the meaning of this sentence is like, first thing we have used a word as please. So please word is for the request. So the person is requesting about, tell me is inquiring something regarding the products you are selling. So the product, so the important word is the tell me, then product, and selling. So using this different words, so the chatbot will understand the sentence, and after understanding the sentence, so what it does is will take the important keywords, that is tell me, product, and selling. So it will search for all the products available on that particular website, and it will show you all the product. So that is the part of natural language generation. First, it will understand the statement said by the person, and after understanding the query, then it will generate the answer. In this case, like products are already available on website, but sometimes there is some different query, like the person wants to repair the connection. So for repairing the connection, that person may be having different issues. So every time the answers are not available. So the chatbot used to generate the answer according to the query. So there are two phases of NLP. There are two things going in all NLP application. One is the natural language understanding, another is the natural language generation. After understanding the sentence, it will generate. So that is what that is how human will use to communicate. Then what is the basic NLP task? A basic NLP task is basically what we are doing is we are providing several documents. It may be several documents. It may be some paragraph, or it may be simple one sentence, or it may be a word. So whatever is the input to my machine, and machine can be any computing device, to the computing device, it will give me an output. The output can be the mini application of natural language processing. It can be language translation. It can be name entity recognition. It can be summarization of the test. It may be question answering, or it may be a sentiment analysis, depending on the application what you are using. In normal course, it will provide you the summarization of your text. Generally, whenever you are writing anything to chat GPT, the GPT will answer you. It will rephrase your sentences and give you the summarization of it if you don't ask any question. If at all you ask some question, so depending on your query, it will answer. So this is the basic NLP task. You used to provide some textual data, and this textual data goes to the machine, and machine used to process it, and machine used to give the appropriate output according to the application what you are looking for. In case of advanced NLP, we used to provide signals or images to the machine. So in case of signal, this is a voice data. There is a signal processing in before sending the signal to the machine. First, the signal used to process. There is a noise removal. There is a feature extraction, and then it goes to the machine. And then whatever the application you are running off, or the answer you are looking for, that will be generated by the machine. Or you can provide images. So the images can be converted to text. One thing, there's one application for images. Or you want to write one paragraph on the image, or you want to generate a new image, or you want to extract text from the image. There's some textual information available on the image. So that's a application of OCR. So you may want to recognize the traffic signals. So the traffic signals that should be identified in terms of text. So that is the advanced NLP task. You can do some advanced NLP tasks, or you can do some basic NLP tasks. Then, then the applications of natural language processing. As I told you, our natural language is unstructured. We used to provide different informations, like you can see different variety of symbols we used to provide to machine, and the machine used to organize it in a proper manner, and it is giving you a proper organized answer. So there are many applications of natural language processing. First is the text understanding. As I told you, all the chat box, they are taking your queries, understand the language, and corresponding to your questions, they are generating the answers. Then you can have a language translation. You can give the sentences in any regional language. So they'll be converted to English, and then they'll be answered. Or if you are looking the answer in the same language, or your application is working in the Chinese language. So first it will convert Chinese to English, then answer will be generated in form of Chinese again. Then there is a we can have speech recognition system. In case of speech recognition, we may want to identify which language it is, or we may want to identify the speaker, or we may want to know the identity of a speaker, or we may not want to know the intention of the speakers. So that all are the applications of speech recognition. In case of text generation, in case of text generation is whenever we are, again, as we are giving queries to the chatbot will understand your query, and it will generate your answers according to the repository available or according to the training data available in its memory. Then we can do the sentiment analysis. In the case of sentiment analysis, based on the user reviews, like user is giving rating to different products or different movies, or so we want to know which product is good or which product is, and on basis of different parameters like the basis on the uses, price, then the selling, then you may have customer experience, how long they are using based on the country. So there are many parameters on basis of that you can do the sentiment analysis. Next application is the name entity recognition. Name entity recognition is you want to know the entity names, whether there's some countries available, if some country name is available, or some popular names are available, or there's a particular object available, so it will give you this is an entity name. So this name, then we can have name entity recognition. Then we can have a question answering system. I can give a comprehension, and based on the comprehension it will give you the answers, or you can upload even a textbook, it will generate questions for you and it will provide you answers of that. So we can build a question answering system in case of natural language processing. We can recognize the intent, like some person, like whether they are sad, whether they are happy, or whether they are feeling low, or like they want to listen light music, or they want to see a comedy movie. So that's all is the application for the intent recognition. Then we can have a conversational agents. Right nowadays, we are having robots available with us. They can communicate with the kids. They can communicate with the elderly person. So they are the conversational agent. We can do the document classification and the summarization. Like I have n number of documents available in Wikipedia. So all the document I want to know which all the documents are in research category, which all are the documents related to business, which all are the documents related to finance, or I don't want to read the long text. So I want summaries of them. And then we can have a language generation model, that is ChatGPT you are using, or you all are using, you all are familiar of. Then after